All right, facts first. Here's what we know. Helsinki is being called the Surrender Summit. Why? The president had an epic fail in front of the world. He chose Vladimir Putin's lies over his own country's truth. Now, today, the president says he misspoke.
I realize that there is a need for some clarification. In a key sentence in my remarks, I said the word would instead of wouldn't. The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be Russia. Sort of a double negative.
All right, it isn't a double negative, but let's make the case, okay? Here is what the president said yesterday about Dan Coates, okay? Here's the main line where the president says the truth will be found. I don't see any reason why it would be Russia. That's what made everybody so upset. He says he meant to say wouldn't. And as long as you take it that way, he agrees with the intelligence community, and it's all good. So what's the truth? The truth is found in what follows, okay? Let's go back to this a little bit more clean. What follows? But follows. This is the best piece of proof for the president that he was a word away. Why? Because but I really do want to see the server seems to be a balancing statement, all right? So I think it's Russia, but I want to see the server. That would be the best piece of proof that the president was a word away. But here's the problem. It falls away with what follows. How so? Okay. I really do want to see the server. I have confidence in both parties. Do you see that? That fights the conclusiveness of believing the investigation. How? Because you don't believe both parties if you believe one. If you believe America and you believe your government and the conclusion that Russia attacked us, then you don't believe in both parties. So he wasn't a word away. And how do we know that this is what he meant? We know because he said it again yesterday. Take a listen.
I hold both countries responsible. I think that the United States has been foolish. I think we've all been foolish. I do feel that we have both made some mistakes.
No, there is no moral equivalence between the United States and Russia when the United States was victimized by them. So that again shows that his true intention was to be inconclusive, to be sympathetic to the Russian cause here. I really believe that this will probably go on for a while. All right, what does that tell you? He means it's not over. It's inconclusive. Again, that tells us that he wasn't a word away, that he meant to make it doubtful, okay? Then what does he do after that? Then he did something that was really shameful on the world stage, and he brought up this hollow meme about the DNC server. Why did he do that? Because he believes that if he makes this about Hillary Clinton, it's better for him. Can I prove it? Yes, and quickly. The server is not missing, has never been missing. Why would he say that? Because it's deceptive and manipulative and it works for his cause, but it's not true. The server was never subpoenaed, so the DNC violated no request. James Comey testified that he got the proof he needed from the DNC about the server having been hacked. How? CrowdStrike, a third-party forensic outfit that they used, gave him the information. So that's the stuff about the server. Why did Trump lie about this situation? Why? Why did he say, we don't really know? Why did he say Vladimir Putin is right? Because he believes the attack on the election delegitimizes his win. But how could he do something like that as president? Because if it comes down to what is best for Trump or what is best for you, you're going to lose. And the world saw that yesterday, and it was shameful. Now, is that just Cuomo conjecture? No. How do we know? Listen to what he said today when he was trying to clean it up.
Let me be totally clear in saying that, and I've said this many times, I accept our intelligence community's conclusion that Russia's meddling in the 2016 election took place. Could be other people also. There's a lot of people out there.
What? This is your cleanup effort. You're reading off a page of prepared remarks that other people told you need to say to fix it, and he still insists on spreading doubt. Why? Because of what we showed you. Everything that he says is a check on his own legitimacy. He has to undermine the attack. He has to conflate collusion with Russian interference. It doesn't work for him, but he insists on it even today. And the proof in the remarks themselves. These are his prepared remarks from today. It is also the most authentic piece of proof about what this is about. He wrote, there was no collusion. Why? Even though it has nothing to do with saying it is true that Russia attacked us, it's what he cares about. And you know it's authentic because he misspelled collusion, and that is something he does. He misspells words. There's also something else. The cross out. I know this is a little hard to read, but if you examine it, it says, anyone involved in that meddling to justice. He strikes that. Why? Because he hates the notion that there could be any sense of justice, fairness under law, that involves punishing him or anyone around him. The insistence on covering for himself cost our country a lot of legitimacy in Helsinki. So our conclusion is this. Based on what he said and what he meant through the context of other statements, Trump can say he misspoke, but he definitely wound up saying what he meant.